Well, good morning everybody. Wednesday morning here. It's not so hot as yesterday, but yeah, it is building a little bit, so hopefully we won't keep you long, but I'd love you to see the cards and to make up the cards, stepping up these lovely ones we made on Monday. I'm Babsy, by the way, and we're from Deanshanger in Northamptonshire, and thank you for joining me today. So these are the couple of cards we made on Monday. There's from the lovely Posted For You stamp set, and we've got some lovely scripted sentiments here. Happy birthday, just a note and sending love your way. And these stamps here are outlines so you can colour them in. So that's what I've done with this one, just a note, and had the stamps on the end going up the side of the card and two of the birds and just a note. And then I did the envelopes with just the outline. So that was really quite nice. And then that was the other one that we did. And this stamp here, special delivery. We did a little bit of masking using this stamped image as a mask, so that you could just get this little bit that looks like it's sitting underneath the flowers. And there's the envelope for that one. And these are little note cards that you can get. They're 20 in a pack, and I think they're something like £7 or £8. Let me just have a look. They're very inexpensive. Just have a quick look. I did have it written down. Yeah, can't see that. I don't know where I've written it down. The stamp set alone is £16, and if you buy it as a bundle with a punch, it's only £29.50, so very reasonable. I'll just see if I can find these note cards for you to get the proper price. As I said, there's 20 in a pack. Sorted memories. Oh dear, where are they? I had it here just a little while ago. Never mind. I've got the links on the post with the pictures that I did a couple of days ago, so that it'll be on there. So that's the stamp set and the punch. Put that aside. So I have some of the ones that I'm using on blocks already, but I think we'll need the others as well. So let's put this one on. So that's the flower and the birds. I don't know which one I'm going to use today, but I've also got the special delivery and happy birthday out. I'll put the love one on as well, just in case. So I need another block for that one. That's quite a nice flower with the word, using the flower as the O for love. Yeah, I think we'll do a happy birthday one this time. So I don't often stamp tone on tone, so we're going to have a little go with that. Not tone on tone, I do that all the time. I mean to have one coloured card on top of another, exactly the same coloured card on top. Oh dear, what is wrong with me today? It must be all the heat. Using the same colour layer on a card. And that's what I'm going to try and do today. And we're going to use the flower stamp and see what we can create. I've got a couple of images there. I've got a little bit of an idea of what to do. So what colours are we going to go with today? I've got Highland Heather out here, but I kind of think that's going to be too strong, so I might go for a lighter purple posy. Now this is the ink pad we had quite a lot of problems with. If you haven't got it, then the easiest way to create the colour is to get Highland Heather and stamp it off, because it is literally near enough the same colour. So I'm going to just stamp some images, turning the stamp around to get different images on here. Oops, that went a bit funny. Let's turn that one up and have it upside down. And that's a little bit more subtle than the Highland Heather at full strength, or even stamped off. So that's kind of what I wanted. Let's have another little one in here. And we could even squeeze one in there. Are we done? We've got a little one on the outside here, so perhaps we could squeeze one in there. And I think that's done. Let's have a look. Yes, I like that. Yes, that's good. Right, now what else do we do with this now that we've got all this covered? I've just cleaned my stamp. I've been playing with white ink, the Whisper white ink with the stamps earlier on, and it's gone into the stamp a bit, but it doesn't affect, as you can see, it doesn't affect the stamping image. So we're all good to go. Right, so I want a sentiment on one, but I also want to stamp a special delivery stamp on it. Not quite sure how we're going to manage that, so maybe we'll mask off. Grey Granite, I think, is the lightest. Sahara Sand has got a little touch of cream in it, so I don't particularly want that. So let's try, just bring this in. Let's try stamping it off. So let's stamp and then stamp off. Oh, now that is just what I'm after. So if we stamp and then stamp this here, something like that, whoops, then you can just see the special delivery. And then if we stamp off again and perhaps catch the corner, there we go. And then what I'm planning to do is to try and get the happy birthday right across the middle. Whoops, that's upside down. That's not going to happen. So I'm going to have to put it on a different coloured card because I can't see the edges of the... So I'm just going to bring my board in here so as my papers go all over the place. Yep, that should be fine. And I'm going to do a slightly stronger Highland Heather, I think. Let's see how we go with that one. And we can stamp it off just to make sure I've got the... yes, that's fine. And then I want to take this right across the middle. So now I can see the ends. So let's just place that down and hope for the best. There, that looks really good. I'm pleased with that. I have got a little smudge on there, but I'm sure we can cover that up with a little bit of a dimensional or something. I think I probably pressed too hard on the special delivery one. Let's get the board out of the way and the paper. And now let's see what we can do. So I quite like that, but I think we do need something else. So if we had another one coming in the back there, what can we put on that one? Should we put a darker, let's do Highland Heather, but in the darker one, and then maybe we can colour it in. Oh, now, if we're talking about colouring it in, why not, let's clean that off before we stamp, why not do it in the grey? We stamp it in the grey. We'll stamp off and then stamp it in the grey. Like so. And then colour it in. How about that? Using the right markers. So we'll have Highland Heather and we'll have, we've got Granny Apple Green somewhere. And that's Shaded Spruce. Might be Garden Green then. Yeah, that looks too dark, that one. And Pear Pizzazz I think will be too light. So, we're going for Garden Green. So we're just going to very lightly, because it's darker than Pear Pizzazz that I used on the other day. Just lightly going to cover this one. In fact, it's just blocking it out. Oh, did want a little bit of the vein, so perhaps I'll just do it with the scripty end. There we are. If you go over the right with right markers once or twice, then you will get the deeper colour. And then there's a little bit out here. There we are. And then Highland Heather again, so we're just going to line this, I think. I'm not going to colour it full blast. Just going to use the lines just to give a hint of colour. I think I should have done that with the leaves, but there we are. Just giving that, just following the lines of the stamps. And then colouring it in the bottom, near the centre of the stamp, and then just leaving a little bit of light. So colouring it in the base of the flower, and then just bringing the lines up. And just coming over those spots because they look like they look like I've stopped in midair, which is exactly what I did, and that's exactly what it looks like. So again, just following these round, making a bit of a solid colour in the middle. and just easing those lines up and down. There we are, just giving a hint of the colour. Wow. There we are. And you can go on playing with that and, you know, filling it in as much as you like. But that's just what I wanted, just a little bit of the colour on there, just to give it a little bit more colour. And there we go. And just like that. Now I think this is fading away a bit, so I might just put that in the ink pad. So just the lighter one, I think. So just to give it a little bit of definition from the white. And then the same with this one. I won't go too heavy on the corners. I think that was too heavy on the corners there. So there we are. I'm really happy with that. That's good. Like that. So, what do we do now? Should we have a little bit of how we're going to put this down? Shall we? I quite like them up on dimensionals. Should we get some dimensionals and put those on? So yeah, two of those should be fine. And then this one, if we have that sort of down there with the happy birthday straight, we only need a dimension on the bottom there. Whoops! There we are. And then just a tiny bit of glue on the top so it doesn't flap about or whatever. Oh, that's kind of in the wrong place, isn't it? We want it further up than that. We want it in the corner. Whoops! Yeah, somebody mentioned that on a live the other day, not to forget that in all this hot weather, your glue will run. I should have taken that into consideration. Never mind. It's all good. So there we are. That's our happy birthday. Trying to get that a little straighter. If the card stays straight. There we are. Yeah, like that. It's just a very simple card. Not much to it. I'm just going to put the board back up on the back of my table, smarten everything up. Of course, the board should go in front and not behind the papers, or else they don't stand up. There we go. That's it. Now they're not going to fluff all over the place. Right. So that's on dimensionals. That's been one-dimensional and stuck down, and I did have some ribbon. I wonder whether it could do with a bow or... Oh no, I know. Not a bow. What about some bling? Right, let's see what we've got. I don't know whether these will do it, but this is some quite nice pinky bits here from a past set, but you could use anything you want, what you've got in your stash. And they're too close together. Oh, oh, now they're all over the place. Now are we going to see that? There's some lovely deep pink ones in here. I'd love to get one of those out. There we go. Oh, yes. Now, if we had that one on there, that would look nice. Yay. Right, let's get some glue down then. We can get that one on there. Whoops. There we are. And we'll put one up here. Oh, that's rather a lot of glue. What did I say about today? And glue. So one up here. I think that's got enough of the glue now. Let's have another go. There we go, that's it. Now, where did my other one go? There we go. So, 1, 2. There's no way that's going to go. That is too much. There we are. Pop that one down. There we are. Do we think we need any more? Let's have another one of those pink ones. If we can get one of those dark pink ones out. One, 2, 3, 4, and now we need another one. Yep, that's a tiny one, so she'll do. Whoops. Just in the middle there. There we go, so that there. Lovely. Put that away. That's going to have to be wiped away because that's all come out the top. Pop that on there. That goes on the top there. I've got glue on my hands. And now we just need to put some glue on the back of this. And then put it on the card. Very nice, very simple. Really pleased with that. I nearly always want to throw everything at a card and sometimes it's just so nice to have just something that is a little bit plainer, a little bit simpler and easy to do. So that's the first one. I hope we've got time to do another one. We may not, but I will go through the motions with you. We had this one here with a top fold card. It's got an inside because it's pink, and then a piece over the top. So those can, oh, this, we just need to stamp a greeting on this one. So I was just going to have just a note on this one, I think. That's the only one I haven't got out. Oh well, we've got happy birthday out, so why not go for happy birthday? So this is petal pink, which is the colour of the cardstock. So we'll have petal pink. Where's that scrap of paper gone? There it is. Just to give it a... Yes, that's perfect. So this is going to go towards the left hand side, right hand side, somewhere here. Oh well, turn it over. There's always two sides. And the idea is to have a panel coming across the card like this with a stamped image over the top. So that's the idea. It's just something a little bit different. So we'll have our happy birthday right at the top there. See if we can get it straight. Yep, that's not too bad. So put that aside, and then we will have petal pink images all down the tag. So there we go, and then upside down we can have that one there, turning around. Right, let's just have an image up here and an image down here, and then I think we're done. A lot of this will be cut away, so you may not even see some of these bits at the bottom. So the idea is to adhere this to here. So you've got the same distance around this card as you have for the card itself. So just a little bit of glue. All the way down. And of course this isn't the length of the card, it's got to go on the diagonal, so it's a longer piece. So you can put it right up to the top. So I've chosen a 2-inch piece of petal pink to go with the cardstock, and then my panel is 1 3/4 inches. So it's just left 1/4 inch, which is the same as the layer for my card. So that's the same as this layer. So what now is that we're going to mark this as 1 inch in. So whoops, and that's all the paper's gone over. Oh dear, I've got a fan on the side trying to keep us all cool, and it's blowing around a bit. So this is 2 inches wide, so what I want is a mark for about 1 inch at the top and at the bottom, so I know where the halfway mark is, and that will come apparent in a moment. So when placing this here, straight across here, you can then see your mark. I just want to take that just down a little bit so we get the right one. There we go. So that's about right. So we want that to go from there to there. Okay. Make sure you've got the right bit. Yes, that's right. So glue on here. So straight down this line. And then a little bit over here. Don't forget it's going to go up here, and you're going to have a V line across here. That should be enough glue. And then position your card. It sounds really odd, doesn't it, putting it upside down. Position your card here and here, and that adheres everything down. And then it's just a simple case. Oh, look at that. Oh wow, I'm really pleased with that. And then it's a little simple case of trimming these off. So that's 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it'd be better going a bit further on and then turning the corner, I think. And 4. There we are. So those can go in the bin. And then that will adhere to the front of the... Oh, look at that. How pretty is that? I'm really pleased with that. So that didn't take more than just a few moments. How quick was that? There we are. There we go. And then this one will just have a stamped image on the inside, excuse me, just of the flower, just coming in the side. And I think I might put another one there because I just love this flower. Make sure you do click them down. Some of these ink pads you miss a bit. And this is a top fold card. So getting that edge all the way round. And there you go. We could have brought the happy birthday down just a little bit further. That would have been, that's the only criticism, but I'm just so pleased with that card. That's really lovely. I just had an idea of having the strip, and then I didn't quite know what to do with it, and that's turned out really lovely. Now we need some dimensions, and I haven't really got any, not of that colour anyway. I've got some no, that's yellow. You can't have yellow. There are some gold bits in there. I wonder whether we could use some of those. These are from the Peaceful Poppies sequins. I don't know whether they're still current. Well, the red ones are actually flowers. So we bring my back again and see what we've got. Oh, that's nice. That's a plain one. And a, oops. Yeah, that one will do. That's quite a nice colour. We've got a nice flowery one there as well. Sequins and flowers. Oh, come off my finger. Static. There we go. Oh, that's a little bit too dark. They're the gold ones. Black. Oh, no, not going black today. So we've got a couple of those. Pity they haven't got a flower in that one. Oh, they have too. Look at that. I found a flower. Right, let's put these others back. And we need another one because we can't have 3, and we can't have 4, and we can't have 6. So we've got 2 flowers and 3 sequins. That will do very nicely, thank you. Now, where are we going to put them? Little dab of glue. I think we need a flower up here. So if you have a flower there, and a sequin here, and then perhaps one here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. How about that? Now let's see if we can get them on. Putting the sequins on is going to take longer than actually doing the card. Right, so 1 flower, 2 flowers, 1 sequin, 2 sequins. Now where did we say the other one was going to go? Oh yes, over here. There we go. Oh goodness, well that really lifts the card, doesn't it? I really like that one. Perhaps it should have been... Never mind, it's down and it's done. Oh yes, I like that one. So they are the 2 cards today. Very pleased with both of those. So yes. Oh, I see a couple of people have joined me. That's really nice of you, Carol. Thank you. And you, Tracy. Very easy stamps. I don't know how much of this one you caught. but this is just stamping on the same colour card as the base card, and then just stamping this off in grey granite, so stamping off on a piece of paper and then doing this, and then happy birthday over the top. And this one's stamped again in a stamped off grey granite, and just very lightly filled in with the right markers, just with the pen sign. I tried it with the the other end, the felt tip end, and it looked too solid, so I just went with just little lines. And I haven't coloured this one in at all. I've just left that one in just stamped image. So that's those. Thank you so much for joining me. I don't know whether anyone will be interested, but I have been putting together a my monthly crafting bags, and this is the one that I've got. A little picture there showing you one of the cards, but there are 5 others just hidden behind. Now if you live within the area, that will be £18 a bag. If it has to be posted, it will be £20, and there's enough product in there to make the 6 cards that I've done, as well as 6 more of your choice, and there'll be enough ribbon and embellishments to create these cards twice. So that's my little project. If you'd like to have a go, then just message me and I'll put some kits together. But they're the cards today. Hope you've liked that, and if you joined in a little bit late, then please go back and have a look. Share, like and follow if you want, so that you get notified when I go live again. Always love to see you, always love the chat, and yes, it would be lovely to see a few more people. Thank you so much for joining me today. Hope to see you Friday. Thank you. Bye now.